him walking until he's comfortable. So like you kind of saw me yesterday with 2 leashes, that's what we're going to do when it comes to walking him. So the first thing we're going to go over, and definitely want to record it so that this way if she doesn't remember the hand signals, she can refer back to. But we're going to go over the hand signals first. So the first thing is when you want the dog to sit, sit is palm up in the air.
Sit. Or do you say it as well?
Yeah, you can say it as well.
Like that.
Until you guys get comfortable, then you can actually give him the hand signal without the verbal. Down is palm down to the ground.
Is that also a sit?
Nope, sit's this way. Down is this way. This is laying down.
Oh, gotcha. Sit.
Yep. Sit, down.
Yeah, so
And that's the laying down.
Down.
look like this. Hold your arm out. Down. Right.
Sit. Down.
Down,
Sit. Down.
down.
No, you don't use them together.
Yeah, but
Now.
he's going to try it though.
Well,
Yeah,
we
good.
call this puppy push-ups if you do it together and the dog's going up and down, up and down, up and down. Those are called puppy push-ups. So that's your sit, this is your down. Come, Pledge of Allegiance.
Come.
Yeah.
Does it matter which hand?
It does not matter.
Okay.
As long as it's coming from a down position up, like you're going to say the pledge.
Okay. So look, buddy. Come.
Do you need a long leash?
No.
Oh yeah, that's
Now, stay is a stop sign.
Stay.
like this.
Yep, just like this.
Stay. Do it. Stay. Okay.
So stay is a stop sign. Now wait is different. Wait is a wave, and there's a difference between a wait and a stay. Now a stay, you want the dog to stay put. Dog's not allowed to move. A wait, like if you're coming out of the door or something, means that you want the dog to wait behind the door, but the dog can break whatever he's doing. If he's sitting, laying, or whatever, he can break whatever he's doing and do whatever he wants to in the house. If you put him in a down stay when you walk out the door, he would have to stay in that down stay until you came back.
Yeah.
But you can't expect a dog to stay in a down stay for long periods of times. They just won't do it. So it's kind of like a kid, short attention span. They won't do it. So wait is a wave, and we'll demonstrate some of that going in and out of a door, up and down staircases, in and out of cars. That's what you're telling them to wait. The other command is leave it. There's no actual hand signal for that. It's just leave it. That's if you don't want him touching something. Like yesterday, you noticed as we were walking down the driveway and he's wanting to drink out of the puddles, I was like, leave it. That's all you tell him. Just leave it. He'll leave it alone. Comes to trash, toys, all that. You just say leave it.
So you don't say no, you say leave it.
Yep.
If he's drinking the muddy water, say leave it.
Yep.
Another thing to really get their attention if they don't listen to you the first time is just go, and then tell them leave it.
He paid attention.
Yep. It immediately gets their attention. Is that sound. So you just say that sound, and then you give the command and stuff, and you'll immediately have their attention. The other one is focus. If the dog is paying attention to everything else around you, and you want that dog to look at you, you tell the dog focus. You just take your finger, point it to your nose, tell them to focus.
Okay, you got two. Focus.
Yeah.
Do it. Focus. Say it.
And that's just to get the dog to pay attention to you while you're telling the dog what to do. Now when we go to walking and stuff, a common thing that you're going to say is heel. Now a perfect heel is when the dog's feet line up with your heel. So his front feet would line up with your heel. And you don't say heel and just stand there. You say let's go, tell the dog to heel, and the dog should be right at your feet. Don't ever stop and say heel. You say it as you're moving.
So heel means for him to stop though, right?
No, heel is for him to be right at your feet at all times, right beside you while you're walking. So when you're walking, that dog should be right here. So this is your dog, and you say let's go, and the dog's back here, and you say heel, then the dog should come right here next to you while you're walking. It should not be ahead of you, should not be behind you, should be right next to you. This way you're not loud like this, and you're not loud like this.
but you are.
Yes. But you can't let him get up here.
No.
You can't let him be back this way. He has to be
Now
beside
up here, right?
heel. Look, like this.
Yeah, he has to be right next to your heel.
This?
Yes.
Yep.
Heel. And we want him right beside you.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
And we don't say it, we do not say it if we're stopped. If we're stopped and we're like heel, the dog's like, we're not moving. We say it while we're moving. Now, when you do come to a stop and everything, and you'll notice when you're out in public, you're not going to always tell that dog what to do. The dog's just going to start doing it automatically. So if you're out in public and everything, the dog's walking perfect with you, and you stop to pay cash review or whatever, you don't have to sit there and give the dog all these commands. You can go ahead and do your business. The dog will sit and everything and be out of your way while you're doing it. But for your guys right now, when you come to a stop, and you stop, the dog's right next to you. Ask that dog to sit. That's an auto sit. This way the dog learns with you guys. You still want him to do the auto sit.
Say auto sit?
Nope, you just ask him to sit.
Okay.
Just be like, Jersey, sit. He should sit right down next to you. Or you can even ask him to go down, and he should lay down next to you. But we're actually going to demonstrate some of the things with them. Done going potty. And as you see, he automatically sits every single time I go to put a leash on him.
Yep. That's how you do it, right? That's how he does it.
Off. Now, if he does this right here, I'm going to go ahead and let him fully come up. When he does this, it's off. Not down, off. So you'd ask him to get off, off. If he doesn't do it, turn. I'm ignoring his bad behavior.
Mom.
No, listen.
So this way he knows I don't want him jumping up on me. I know, I have treats and you know that. So when I'm stopping in a stopping position, this is the way you want him. Sitting next to me.
Y'all want the sunblock? Go get it.
Now when I go to walk,
I got some black ones.
most dogs walk on your left side. That is the way a dog would be trained, is on the left side. Our dogs are trained on both.
Oh, okay.
So whichever one he feels comfortable with is where you want the dog to always stay. But don't let the dog, and I'm not going to give him direction, don't let him choose a side, go around you, and everything else, where he's doing these circles as you're walking. You'd actually have him pick a side that he's comfortable with the dog being at, and make sure the dog stays on that side. So if it's the right side, come on. Nope, off. Off.
Is there a side that you think he likes most?
All dogs like left side better.
Oh, okay.
And that's due to the actual geographic pull from the earth. They feel more comfortable on the left side. So they do better on the left side. There's actually been studies that were done on it. But we still train on both sides because we do know that there's some people that are weaker on one side over the other when they have seizure disorders and stuff. So we train dogs on both sides. This way they're used to doing both.
Well, his left side is weakest.
Yeah, so then you would want him on the right.
You have to learn to do the right.
So if you want him on the right, you'd start him off on the right and be like, let's go. Heel. And see how he's staying even with my heels? He's not going ahead of me. He's not behind me. So we're nice and even with the heels. He's not pulling. The leash is nice and loose. If he does come in too close to the leg, you just tell him over. And back over he'll go to give you that space. If he feels he's off balance though, he will come in close. If you stop. No. He is to go automatically into a sit. So you'd actually ask him to go ahead and sit. Sit. Come on, sit. If he does not sit, there's two ways to do a sit-in position if he doesn't do it. Off. So if he does not sit, so let's say he's not sitting for you, and I want him to sit. you'd actually either step into him and ask him to sit off, or
But
you'll
we don't
use
wanna do
touch.
that.
We don't have to.
So the other way is touching the dog. Okay, I need you to not sit for a second. Is actually touching the dog. You'd actually put your hand right on their head. Come on, I need you to stand. It's very hard to demonstrate with a trained dog. No, I need you to stand. Thank you. And then you'd actually run down their back and just curve around their butt. And that's just touch. We're not forcing, we're not pressing or anything else off. If you just want to go down, curve the butt, and they'll sit. So we don't ever want to force, off. So I never want to see pushing, like you'll see most people doing and stuff, trying to get their dog to do. No, I'm not playing right now. No, I'm not playing. You just want to do touch. And he wants to play. We didn't get our playing fetching this morning. So you'd ask him to sit. Hey, thank you. You want him to be sitting next to you when you do stop. You can also ask him to go down. I know the ground's wet, but will you please do it down, all the way down? I know the ground's wet. Down. Good boy. And you can have him go in a down position as well, over a sit. Now, on wet ground, slippery grounds and stuff in stores, you might not see them do it down. They're very particular about staying clean and dry.
Well,
So,
plus, if you're in a store, they use the wax coating to protect the floors. It's really slick for the dogs. You'll see when we go out in public, his feet will start to go a little bit. It might be, you might be in a store where they use too much, where it's too slick, and you'll notice him trying to sit, he can't sit. Then you just got to kind of let him be comfortable.
now, does he have any like deja vu seizures at all, where he's like start walking and having a seizure? Okay, the dog's still trained for it in case it would happen. So if he is walking erratically, the dog will actually start blocking to try to prevent him from going out in traffic. So if he just starts walking all different weird ways and the dog's just not sure what's going on, the dog's going to keep on staying in front of him to try to prevent him from going out in traffic. Now, if he would get close to going out in traffic, the dog is going to turn around and just start forcing him a different direction.
And that's natural intelligence of the animal. The dog's not going to run right out in front of him.
So if he would start having those type and stuff, that is what is trained in the dog. So if you do see that, make sure he's 100% okay before correcting the dog. Because we do know that seizures can change and stuff all the time to different types. So if you would notice that and everything, just go ahead and check on him first before you correct the dog, because the dog's going to do it for safety reasons. Yeah, we're doing seizure drills yesterday, so he keeps on wanting to check him. So it usually lasts a couple of days anytime you do seizure drills, where they're like, are you still okay? And he's like really good with them. Okay, let him know you're completely okay so I can finish teaching.
I'm fine. Bye.
No, let's go. Now, if you were comfortable more on the left side, same concept. You tell him, let's go. Heel. Over. Now, you can go really slow with the dog. Back on the left side, please. No, we're not doing train. You can go really slow, so you can tell him slow. And he's going to walk extremely slow. Or you can tell him, pick it up. Come on, let's go, pick it up. Slow.
I'm tired.
That's okay.
So whatever speed the child's doing, the dog will do. Leave it alone, let's go. Okay. So if we're going slow, I start being not so sure about my movements, my stepping. He'll go right back into blocking. So you guys ready to give it a try? Mom, you want to try
No.
first?
Yes, yes. Go.
Sandra, stay beside Daddy.
What?
Just stay beside Daddy.
You can go ahead and use this one. Since
This
it's
is not
close to you.
Daddy. That's Uncle Puna.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so pick a side that you're comfortable
Slowly,
with.
Mommy.
And you're going to tell them, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Go, Mommy. Go, Mommy.
Yeah, just keep on
Go,
walking.
Mommy,
As you say,
yes.
let's go.
Go, Mommy. Go, Mommy.
Heel.
There you go.
Oh, where'd it go?
Heel.
Woohoo! Go, Mommy.
Now you want to have a loose handle. Don't be all tight with them.
Heel. Heel.
She's doing it perfect.
There you go.
But I'm so nervous.
It's okay, but
Well, that's okay. Mama's going to be helping you.
he's looking at me like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, and that's what we want him to
Go
do.
ahead and stop.
It's okay. He just wants you to pet him. Can you pet him?
Yeah. Oh.
That's all he wants is you just pet him.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Are we going to practice walking?
He's coming to you.
Yep.
He's like,
You're going to practice. Well, are you going to be comfortable now to walk with your mom?
you want to walk beside me?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to hook
Sure.
this up.
Hold on. You. So let's switch.
Yeah.
You.
Okay, you can go ahead and take him that. Give him that leash, and you take that one. Okay, now I want you to tell him, let's go, and heel.
Let's go. Yay.
Now tell him heel.
You.
Okay, so Mom, you would actually make the corrections.
Say heel. Come on. Come this way.
So here, I'll kind of show you, and I'll walk with him. It's okay. It's okay. All he wants you to do is pet him. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. When he's coming up to you like that, all he wants you to do is just give him a pat.
Okay.
So you just pet him. That's it. That's okay. We know that kids don't always do good the first few times. So it's okay. Now, I'm going to walk with you, okay?
Okay.
So you're going to tell him, let's go and heel.
Let's go.
He's looking for direction from you. Tell him heel.
You can't stop, bud. You have to keep walking. Say heel.
Heel.
See,
Sit.
You want to tell him sit?
Sit. Sit.
Sit. You got to go all the way down. Just pet him. There you go.
Good boy. Now wait.
Yeah. You want him to stay?
Yeah.
Then you tell him stay.
Stay.
And then let
Good
go
boy.
let go of the leash and walk over to your mom.
don't run. Just walk.
Now can you tell him to come?
Come.
You gotta say, Jersey, come.
Jersey, come.
Go on. He called you.
He's coming.
Yeah, he's coming.
He's coming. He's coming.
There you go.
Say it a little bit
Good
louder.
boy. He's
So
my
look.
buddy.
Heel.
He's your buddy.
This is heel. Look, when you're walking, Jersey,
But I'm not nervous anymore.
listen, you're talking too much. When you're walking, you say heel, and he keeps walking.
What
Ah.
is this thing?
Thank you.
Can I walk him
No, you have to listen. This is we're training, we're learning.
again?
That's what I'm telling you to do.
Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Okay, he wants you to pet him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so which side do you feel comfortable with Jersey being on?
That.
You want this one?
Yeah.
Okay. And where do you want to stand next to Jersey? Do you want to stand on this side or do you want to stand on this side?
I don't
His
know.
left is his weakest.
So how about
This
we stand
way.
on this side?
Like this.
And then let's go ahead and put that over top. There we go.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Where do you want to walk to?
That one.
That way? Okay. Tell him, let's go.
Don't pull.
No.
Now you can't stop. You gotta keep on walking.
Okay.
Tell him to heel because he's getting ahead of you. So tell him heel.
Heel.
There you go. Okay, look.
Sit.
Well, you can't tell him heel and sit. You gotta tell him one.
Sit.
You wanna have him sit?
Yes.
Okay. Now don't push
Sit.
on him, just pet him. You pat down and you curve.
Sit. Sit. Good boy.
There you go.
Now wait.
Now wait this. And then stay is where you want him to stay put.
Good day.
So we'll have him go back into sit.
Sit.
Tell him stay.
Sit day. Good boy.
Good job. Okay, you want to walk back there to your mom?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's tell him, let's go.
Let's go. Oh, no.
Yeah, you stay on that side. Tell him to heel.
Heel.
You got to walk and tell him to heel. So while you're walking, tell him to heel.
Heel. Now sit.
Well, you got to have him stop first.
Now sit.
Okay, so you want him to sit again?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Pat down him.
Sit. Now curve.
There you go.
Sit.
There you
Good
go.
boy. Wow.
Pick up on it.
The dog will pick up on everything that he's doing. So if he does anything different than what we do, that's fine. He will pick up on him. What's the matter? Do you want him to go now?
Yes.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Let's go. Oh. Now it's your turn. What?
Oh, Jordan, it's me and you, buddy.
Okay.
Well, you can definitely take a break now.
No.
Okay, so look. Let me show you. Okay,
But
so
you can't
listen,
grab
listen.
that one.
Do you want her to grab this one?
Yeah.
Okay, Mom,
Grab
I'm going
that
to show you how to do corrections too as we're walking.
Grab that one.
So if the dog starts pulling that way, you're actually going to pull him back over this way and ask him to go over so that he learns not to get too close to him. No, I know you're getting,
Down.
it's getting hot.
Down.
Yep, that's down.
You just make that.
If he starts pulling ahead, it's just going to be really quick. Snap at the leash, that's it. And that will actually get him to slow back down. So as we go, I'm going to follow next to you, and if we need to do leash corrections, I'll show you how to do those as we go. This way your buddy system stays working.
My
You
buddy,
guys are
my
working with them.
buddy.
Let's go.
Okay, Tom, let's go.
Let's go. Jersey, let's
Come
go.
on. Come on, Jersey, let's
Let's
go.
go.
Jersey's like untie it, untie it.
Come on.
Here.
Over, over. Yes, you just did a leash correction. Over, over. So you kind of feel how I'm doing it. Just a little leash correction.
Thank you.
We're going to get him to turn around and focus, redirect. We're going to also go through how to redirect him when he's not listening very well and walking. So here in a second, I'll show you how to redo that. Over, over. Yep, just you got to give an actual pull,
Over.
Mom. That's correcting. Because he's going to test you.
No.
Over.
No.
He on the wrong
Okay,
person.
can I see him for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, so anytime he's not listening, so let's say we're going this way, and he starts
So
pulling
buddy's
me.
my buddy, right?
So he's gonna start pulling me this way. We're gonna change direction. We're gonna go opposite way.
No, not
Listen.
too hard.
If he starts pulling me this way, we're gonna change direction. And we're gonna go this way.
Now the
I
important,
got it.
the important part of that is
Gotcha.
you don't stop. If you're walking with that dog and he's wanting to pull you this way, you don't stop. You just immediately turn and walk.
Yep, you
No
just turn and
stop.
walk.
You don't wait. You just.
So and he's not gonna do it with me, so I'm trying to demonstrate as much as possible.
Yeah.
So if he was pulling me this way, you notice I'm stopping to kind of demonstrate. He's still gonna pull you. You don't stop. You just go the opposite direction. Tell him to heel again.
Good boy.
If he would start pulling
Good
me
boy,
this way,
Jersey.
same thing. I'm changing
Go,
direction.
Jersey. Go,
Heel.
Go,
Jersey.
Jordan.
Go, Jersey.
If you start going that way,
Jersey.
I'm gonna go this way. You're gonna always go the opposite direction of what he's pulling.
Let it go, Jersey.
This way he learns who boss is. So he will test
Good
on
boy.
who's going to take control over the walking.
Come.
So if he starts pulling on you, just change direction. Tell him again, let's go, heel.
Now come right.
If you start pulling,
Come
Change.
right.
Jordan,
let's
listen.
go, heel. And he'll just stay with healing with you. So Mom, you want to do that by yourself?
No, me.
I'm going to take one of these off.
Let it
So
go.
go ahead and have him start walking. If he starts pulling, I want you to change direction.
Mommy.
Let's go.
So make him go the opposite direction of me.
Go, mommy. Go, mommy.
Pull him
Go,
and let's go.
mommy. Go, mommy. Go,
Be
Jersey.
quiet, Jordan.
Good boy.
Jordan, be quiet. Do you hear me?
I
I want you to be quiet. You can't listen to me and you. You have to be quiet. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yep, pull.
Let's
Just
go.
pull and walk.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, don't give in. Don't be like, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. You just pull and walk. Just start
Go,
walking.
Jersey. Go, Jersey. Go, Jersey.
So if he starts doing that little bit of pulling there, change direction. So he starts learning to listen to you. Just change and go.
You're forcing him to give you all of his attention when you do that.
Yep.
This is training. Yes, I love training. Good job, Mom.
No, you wanna let them do some
Good job, Jersey.
Yep.
After you.
Now don't let him ever drag you to a person. Change his direction. Change his direction.
It's
Just
gonna
start
be
walking.
my turn.
Even with me.
I'm gonna verse me.
Okay, Diana, you're gonna be my dummy now since he doesn't listen to you.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't wanna do
Okay,
it.
so now I'm gonna go ahead and let
I
Diana be
wanna
the
do
dummy.
it too.
You're gonna start
wanna
seeing him
do
really
it.
act up. Because she
Jordan.
lets him get away with too much.
Jordan, come here.
So you see how she's letting him get away with a lot of things?
Yes.
Jordan, hush.
Go, Jersey.
Be quiet.
Go, Jersey.
Keep on walking with him. She lets him get away with a lot of different things and stuff, so she's been told a lot what she has to do to correct it. He's actually nice this time. Well, keep on going.
Listen.
Get him really, really excited like you're playing with him.
Whoa. Whoa. But
Okay, now have him heel. Heel.
I don't want to do that.
What are you supposed to do if he jumps up and doesn't listen? Change direction. Healing. So you see how she's constantly changing direction, changing direction, changing direction, changing direction. When he's acting up, she's changing direction. When he's wanting to jump up, change the direction. Start walking. She's redirecting his mind of, I'm boss, I'm in control, you're not. You are my dog, I am your person.
Whoa.
That's what you have to do with these dogs. Is they are pack animals. You have to establish with them that you are the pack leader. You are not below the pack leader. We do not want the dog to be overranking you.
But if you're walking them out in public, how can you keep redirecting? Like, why won't they just
He's only going to do it for you the first few times that you have
gotcha,
him. That's it.
Gotcha. Okay.
That is their testing. They want to see if you're going to take control over the situation. All these dogs are very well trained. They know with me, they can't get away with that. They know with my husband, they can't get away with that. Diana, turn around. Ignore. So they know who they can get away with things on, which kids, of course, always give in to the dogs. Adults usually do not give in to the dogs and stuff. So when he's testing you on the walking and he's wanting to take you a different direction, not really focusing on you, change his direction. Let him know you're in control. He's your dog, you're not his. So that's the only thing, and it's only the first couple times that you're out walking him that you'll have to do that. Without me around and stuff, because he's going to test you. That's the one thing they test on is the walking. They will test you to see if you're going to be in control. If you don't take control, that dog is going to take control, and you're going to have a dog that's going to be walking you all over the place. And I'm sure you do not want that.
Can I do it, Mom?
Most dogs prefer somebody else to be in control. They don't want the control. But if you're not leading, then they will be forced to take the leadership role.
That's my leash.
You want this one?
Yeah.
So when you're walking with him, because he's not going to give very many directions until they learn each other. You're okay.
I know. Thanks.
You can't let it go, bud.
That's why we do a buddy system.
Let's go.
And he's going to want to walk in a different direction. And the dog, you can't really
no.
redirect the dog and the child.
Right.
So when they're walking and he's not listening, that's where the leash corrections, stepping into the dog. It's all about touch. So I'm kind of stepping into the dog when I'm doing that. Just kind of letting him know, hey, So different type of leash corrections, body touch and stuff, is going to let him know what you want him to do. But before doing the buddy system, you definitely want to get you and Jersey under control. You want Jersey to know that you're in control, even if he's not. Somebody has to be in control. So if we're walking, go ahead, Tom, let's go.
Let's go. Good boy.
If Jersey starts walking too close, he's not comfortable, then you just bring him over. If he gets too close to you, just take him back over. And if he would start going ahead of him, it's just a real quick snap of the leash,
Sit.
and that's it.
Sit.
You want him to sit?
Yes. Sit.
And
You
if he's
gotta
going
go
to
all
keep
the
on
way
having
up.
him sit like that and stuff, just hold his head.
Sit.
No, go all the way down and pat.
Sit.
No, you can't pull the
No,
tail.
don't pull the tail. You just go all the way down.
Sit.
There you go.
Good boy.
So just grab a hold of his head if that's the way he
Oh,
wants to
buddy,
keep on telling him to
good.
sit until they learn each other. That's fine. Okay, can we walk back towards your mom?
I'm pretty good.
So let's go.
Let's go. But
So if he was pulling on him, just real quick. That's it.
But I want to verse my mommy now.
You want to try it with your mommy now?